I went and did some food and thing for her, and then she just, when I came back, everything was okay, everything was fine. I left, I went home. Before I even reached home, I got a call that she passed out in the hospital. By the time I reached back there, she was dead.
Ms. Hood was a member of the national netball team. Her sister, Patsy Hood Robinson, and father, Michael Nelson, are calling for improvements in the delivery of health care at the General Hospital, failing which they say more lives will be lost.
She didn't have to go the way she did. When I look at her yesterday, she was so pale. She looked like she lost so much blood. She's not like brown, she's like white. You know, I don't know why these people in the hospital have to do this. I think they should be more careful. I mean, so much babies are dying, and no, her daughter had to grow up without her other children. They doesn't understand what's going on. We doesn't understand. The hospital can't even tell us like what happened to her on that day after she had the baby. Her boyfriend came up, he told him that she was bleeding. The doctor was on the ward. They didn't even call the doctor to tell the doctor what was going on. And then they just let the girl just die just like this. I just don't understand.
Well, I'm very, very upset, you know, because I visited her on Saturday and she was very healthy. You know, she even hugged me, she told me she loved me, I tell her I love her. Up to now, the family is very upset about it.
In other news from the hospital, a mother of 5, Paula Bagwan Purcell from Vincent St. David's, also died under circumstances which have resulted in fingers being pointed at the General Hospital. Family members say that when she became ill, they called for an ambulance. Her father, Kenneth Bagwan, said that the respondent informed them that they do not extend service to the Vincent's area.
She got home in good health and everything, and at about probably 9 o'clock, she had a slight headache, like a pain at the back, and well, she told her husband about it, and he gave her a little massage, and she felt a little better. So that was about probably 9 o'clock, and they turned in, they went to bed, and probably about 1 o'clock or so she got up, maybe with this a fits like, and he tried giving her some attention like, but she wasn't responding to anything. Called the hospital, and when the response he got was that out of the way that the ambulance don't go all that far. So he'll have to try and get her down how he could. But they have 5 little children that they had to get somebody to come to take care of, put them by the neighbor or whatever, and get help to put her into the vehicle to bring her down. Well, I don't know. That this is not good news for us. It's not good at all, because to begin with, it's a paying concern. They're not doing it free. And I mean, I don't see how they could have said that here is too far, because the ambulance usually pass here going further up to bring people to the hospital. I don't know if it at the morning there, they didn't have a driver. I don't know what the case was.
Our news desk asked Minister of Health, Karl Hood, about both incidents, and he has announced plans for an investigation.
Every death that takes place at the hospital should be investigated. There should be a reason for every death. And so we are going to go through the years of investigating that. Apart from that, I would not like to say any more, because I think persons must be given the freedom to mourn, the time to mourn, but we are definitely going to investigate it. It's very unfortunate. The other incident, again, is another unfortunate incident that happened Saturday evening. Matter of fact, we've had some problems at this point in time in deployment of ambulances and how the staff is rotated. We are looking into that. We have said that we want to have a national ambulance service, and somehow we are having some problems to get that running. I have an idea as to who's causing the problem or how some of these problems are caused, but again, it's not something that I would say publicly, but we are working on that.
Trisha Ruben, GBN News.
And the GBN family received sad news this morning. Jennifer Jones, who has been a member of the GBN family for the last year, died while on a visit to the United Kingdom. Ms. Jones, 37, hailed from Gore in St. John's and worked at the network as a producer. GBN's Eugenie Mason reports.
Jennifer Jones will be remembered for her production of full-length television documentaries and health and financial tips on the GBN morning program. Lost at Sea was one of her most recognized productions. She was also host to one of the segments in GBN's election special, Fourth Estate.
In terms of the non-major parties and independent candidates. But before we do that, it's interesting to note that one organization that formed one of the major parties in one election can become a marginal party at the next. That is the nature of the political arena. Let's use the Grenada United Labour Party as an example.
Operations Manager at GBN, Mr. Clarence Baker, says Jones was deliberate and thorough in her work.
Yes, it was rather shocking to learn about the death of Jennifer this morning. We're all quite shocked here at GBN. As you know, Jennifer worked with us for just over a year. During that time, she was very precise with her work. She's an excellent producer. She produced a number of excellent works with us here at GBN. She has a great talent for producing. As you know, she studied filmmaking in the UK, and she had brought back a great amount of talent here to Grenada. So I think she'll be greatly missed. She left us just a couple of weeks ago to further her studies, and I think Grenada television, the media, has lost a great talent in her passing.
The news of Jennifer's death circulated during Tuesday's sitting of the House of Representatives. Prime Minister Honorable Tillman Thomas offered his condolences.
But I want to place on record, Mr. Speaker, my sympathy to the family of Jennifer Jones, who was an employee of GBN. I understand that she passed away in England recently. She was part of the media family, and I want to extend my sympathy on behalf of the government and people of Grenada to her family and also her media colleagues.
Jennifer Jones will be sorely missed by the management and staff of the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Eugenie Mason, GBN News.